they're all illegal immigrants?
See, that's the wrong mindset to have. Your people are being replaced by brown and black people in your own nation. Also, your people are 7% global minority. You need to get racial. You need to get tribal. Okay?
Listen, I am all for mass deportation if we're deporting illegal immigrants.
No, we gotta start rolling out the legal deportations.
Wait, like deporting people who are citizens?
Yes.
Based off of their skin color?
Race, yes. That skin color is not race, but based off of their race, right? The reason why we have to do it is because they're replacing us. They're replacing us white people. You have blonde hair, blue eyes.
You sound like
right?
Hitler.
Hitler was kind of a cool guy. I'll say that. But listen, okay? Do you race mix? Do you date outside your race?
I don't have a preference.
Oh my God. White, stay white. Your people are literally dying. Their birth rate it's plummeting.
Well, what about the Europeans?
Yes, the European birth rate is it's in the shitter.
How?
How? Because people are race mixing and not having kids.
So you're only for the purebred white people?
If you want to call it that. If you want to call staying inside your race the purist, whatever.
I don't think that really matters.
It does matter. Do you want your people to go extinct? Yes or no?
I don't think we're going to go extinct.
We are 7. Hold on. Let's pull up AI. Let's pull up Grok. Hey, cock. Okay, hold on.
AI is your backup here?
Yes, because Grok's going to back me up. He's going to tell you how small the population we are. All right.
Oh boy, buddy. You sound
What percentage of the world is white people? Give it a second.
Around 10 to 15%. The world has about 8.3 billion people right now. Estimates for folks of European descent, what people usually mean by white, land between roughly 800 million and 1.2 billion, putting it in that 10 to 15% range, depending on how you count mixed ancestry and self-identification.
Did you hear that?
Listen, I am right-leaning, okay?
You're a basic bitch conservative. You are a basic bitch conservative.
But I don't think, like, race should matter.
It 100% matters. It is a biological reality. It's a biological reality.
What matters is if people are illegal or legal. If they're legal,
no,
it doesn't matter what their race is. If they're illegal, get them out. I don't care if you're
listen.
white.
Listen. Do you think it's moral to replace the American population with a bunch of foreigners?
No.
That's why we should be deporting these people.
But you're not a foreigner if you were born in America.
You are. You're not American because you're born in America. I know Vivek Ramaswamy told you different.
By your standards, what makes you American?
You have to be white, Anglo-Saxon, European, Christian. Nothing crazy about that. Hold on. Pull up your phone, search up the 1790 Naturalization Act.
You're on my phone, so I can't.
Okay, well, let's do AI again. I'll read, I can read it to you off the top of my head.
Not by the laws that's not what makes you an American citizen.
Yeah, dude, literally, the only people that could naturalize were whites at the time. 1790 Naturalization Act.
Okay, and then that's because the black people were slaves.
What? That makes no sense.
And then now it's not like that anymore. So I don't know what you're
Are you saying
about.
wait, are you saying I don't know what you're saying.
Well, you said that only white people could be American citizens?
Yeah. Not citizens, but not legal. Wait, hold on. Not legal citizens, but white people are only American, right? People can be here and have citizenship, but does that make them American? Like, no.
No, you have African Americans, you have...
Why do we distinct the African from American? Think about it.
Huh. I don't know. I've never thought about that before.
Yeah, why do we say Mexican American, Black American, Asian American? But when they just refer to white people, they just say American. Why?
You're onto something.
See?
You're
Right?
onto
Identity
something.
is there's an identity. There's the American identity.
So, but the white people came from Europe
To America
to
and they settled
America.
here, yeah.
So, like, really, are we even Americans too?
100%. That's the people who founded this country were European.
I still don't know if I 100% agree with you.
Okay,
Probably
tell me
just 'cause-
what are your grievances? What are you thinking? What is not clicking?
Um, you're saying that you want to deport everyone of color in
No,
America.
not everyone. I think we should. Well, if let's say I'm president, right? First, I campaign on deporting illegals, right? We get that going. There's already a lot of support for that, so we get support for it, right?
Okay.
And then we roll out saying, okay, we give dual citizens an option: your home country or America. Which one do you want to stay in? And then we let people see the benefits of that, and then we say, hey, we can start rolling out ideas of deporting first generation, second generation, third generation immigrants. And I don't really think we need to go any farther than that.
So if people immigrated to America and got their citizenship here, you want to deport them?
Not necessarily, right? That's not necessarily what I'm saying. I'm saying immigration's gone too far. You can agree with me to some extent, right? And mass deportations need to happen, even for legal citizens.
What legal citizens are you trying to deport?
I would say I'd roll out first and second and third, right? Generation immigrants.
So that's what I just asked. So people who immigrated to America and got legal citizenship, you want to deport them?
Well, I'm not saying every single immigrant that's done that, right? Because if it's first,
So then
second,
who are
third,
you
there's
gonna
immigrants
agree
that
to
came
draw the line?
before that.
Who are you? What?
There's immigrants
Who are
that
you?
came before that.
Those are first generation immigrants.
No,
No.
I'm talking about immigrants that go even farther back than that, than first, second, third.
So if somebody's parents immigrated to America and got citizenship and then they were born in America, you want to deport them?
It depends who they are. Are they a fourth, third? Like, what are they?
That would make them second generation immigrants, no?
Okay, if they're second generation, then yeah, I would carry that out.
Wow. Yeah, see, I don't agree with that.
See, I know it. You feel it in your chest. You feel that heat in your chest, right?
I just,
You're uncomfortable. I can tell, right? That idea makes you uncomfortable.
yeah, I
But let me explain something to you. What is more immoral? Your own people getting replaced in its nation, or but that's just kind of mean, and then letting them come and replace you.
See, but that's where we are different because if somebody is born in America, I consider them my people.
No, they are not your people. If you ask a Mexican, what are you more proud to be Mexican or an American? They're gonna say Mexican every time. Every time. Even if they live in America.
If they have
They
gone
have
through the
no
same
loyalty to this
experience as me
nation.
living
None.
in America,
Huh?
if they've gone through the same experience as me living in America, and like they have no idea what it's like to live in Mexico, but they know what it's like to grow up in America.
Why are they proud to be Mexican more then?
I don't know.
They are way more proud to be Mexican, Guatemalan, whatever. Right? They're way more proud. They don't have the loyalty you do. You're very loyal to your nation. I get that, right? But they're not the same. These Indian immigrants, these South American immigrants, they're not the same as us. They don't pick America first. They will pick their homeland first over America.
Yeah, I have met people like that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? They don't have loyalty like we do. They're not also the third world immigrants, they're not assimilable. They can't assimilate. And they've
What do you
proven
mean?
themselves to not.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, like I just said, like if you ask like a Mexican American, are you more proud of me, Mexican or American? He's going to say Mexican. Is that someone who's assimilated to the culture? Is that someone who's assimilated to the nation? Who says, I actually would go to this, I actually like this nation better I don't live in? Like, is that an assimilated person? Like,
You have a point.
exactly. But how old are you?
19.
Okay, you're 19. Go follow my Instagram, okay? I have a lot of good stuff on there. All right, take a screenshot of it. I have a lot of good.
Moist.
Yeah, that's my
23.
Instagram. I have a lot of informational stuff on there. Look into the Naturalization Act. Look into what Theodore Roosevelt wrote in his letters. He said there's only room for one language in this nation, and that's English. That was his stances on immigration. Only room.
All right.
And also,
how old are you?
21. One more thing. Jefferson, regarding the African slaves, Jefferson wanted to deport the slaves. So, and Abraham Lincoln also did start doing that, but he stopped because they were dying, right? Right. Immigration, we agree, it's getting way too bad. The replacement of whites is also, it's a real thing. It's real. It's not fake.
I'll look into it because I haven't done enough of that. So.
Okay. Did you screenshot my shit?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Whew, I think I can end off there.